I did a poll on my channel, on the community tab, post, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of people would like to see me do a cookbook. I'm still in the process of doing that. Slowly, I may have to try to find, get the recipes together and to um, get everything all together and sorted and typed out and all that jazz and find a publisher. So with that knowing being said, I wrote down went to the very beginning of my channel and wrote down all the recipes, a lot of canning recipes. I may just make a small canning pamphlet, maybe. I'm not 100% because that may be cheaper route right now, but I'm not 100%. I will let you know later as soon as I figure out all the details. So with that being said, I don't have a whole lot of salads on my channel, so I thought I'd pull out the Better Homes and Gardens Make a Meal salad and do a few of them, at least for the month of August. The rest of the month of August on Fridays, I may add more than one during the week. Just saying. So let's jump into the first recipe. So this very first salad, we need some pasta boiled. So I'm going to work on that and I'll be right back for the next area after the pasta gets done. And we got to drain it twice and of course rinse it with cold water because this is a cold salad. Not to say other salads aren't hot. But so I'm going to get this pasta cooked and then I'll be right back. So, to our drained macaroni and rinse with cold water, I'm going to add a thin sliced zucchini. This is the only zucchini I could find at our local produce stand. So I'm going to slice this really thin and then add it to our bowl. And then I'll be back with the next ingredient we're adding. So the next one, I'm going to cut onion into thin slices as much as I can and divide into rings. And I didn't get a pepper because the peppers didn't look very good. So if you have a sweet pepper, you need to slice it thin too and add it to here. But we're not going to use sweet peppers today. So I'm going to slice this onion and add it to my bowl. Seems like I forgot another ingredient. Well, if you had some black olives, you could slice them up and add them to this. But I don't have black olives. I thought I did. But it'll be alright. So, this calls for salami. I'm using bologna. So, I'm going to slice some of this up and add it to my bowl. And again, I have a substitution. I'm going to cut up some American cheese. This is just sliced American cheese. You're supposed to put provolone, but I just didn't want to go to town today. And I dropped by our local deli that is a small convenience store. And I got some American cheese and some bologna. So I'm going to cut this up and add it to our salad bowl. So I have tossed my ingredients I added to the salad bowl. Now I'm going to mix up the dressing. So to a mason jar, I got a ½ cup of olive oil. Going to add some vinegar, white wine vinegar. I'm using the garlic herb vinegar I made. I'm going to add, of course, more garlic and some oregano to this. And some dry mustard and some basil. Of course, then I'm going to put the lid on, shake it up, and then we're going to pour it over our salad, put the lid on the salad, and let it cool for 4 hours. So, of course, I added some parsley to that. It's supposed to have been snipped parsley, so now we're going to pour our dressing over this. And, of course, toss it lightly. So everything is coated. And if you didn't have the garlic herb vinegar that I made, which you will see that You've seen it on my other channel, I do believe. Anyway, then at the end, before you serve this, that's when you, of course, mix it up and, of course, add your tomatoes. So there is part of supper tonight. Yum, yum.